Good Tuesday to you. Chief Meteorologist Richard Scott. Some nice warm weather today, but some severe weather issues likely as we go into Wednesday morning. All right, so what's going to happen? We'll talk about it on Futurecast. We'll have a partly cloudy to mostly cloudy sky from time to time today. Overall, this Tuesday going to be a very nice day. Get out and enjoy it if you get a chance. A rare, warm January day. Temperatures could top out in the upper 70s this afternoon. Wouldn't be shocked if areas south of Highway 80 hit the 80-degree mark this afternoon. That will be welcome for many to kind of thaw things out a bit. But here comes the trouble Wednesday morning. And this is going to be really late Tuesday night in the pre-dawn to early morning hours on Wednesday. Futurecast brings a squall line into our state, a large line of thunderstorms, which will likely produce widespread wind damage across the area early on Wednesday. I noticed since at midnight you got some rain across West Alabama. I think there's going to be some showers ahead of that. The severe weather threat shouldn't arrive until around 4 a.m. for West Alabama counties and continue into East Alabama through the mid to late morning hours before moving completely into the state of Georgia. And while there's some rain behind the line of storms, that's not going to be severe. There will be just some rain, I think, at times after the severe part of the storms pass on by. So Friday, Thursday, sunshine does return. It will be a couple of cool days there. What we're talking about, 3 a.m. to 8 a.m. Wednesday morning for the western side of the state, generally west of I-65. Isolated tornadoes can't be ruled out. I really think the tornado threat's fairly low on this system. But damaging wind threats really going to be a pretty high risk there. We're talking 60 to 80 mile per hour wind gusts thanks to very strong winds just off the ground. Now, as we go towards Birmingham and points east, we're talking an arrival time between about 8 a.m. and noon, and that includes heading over towards the Alabama-Georgia state line there. But over the western side of the state, 3 a.m. to 8 a.m., once the line of storms officially reaches your house, it's not going to last more than 30 minutes to an hour. I think the storms will pass on by pretty quickly as we go into the midday hours on Wednesday. Here's the threats we're talking about. Tornado risk, fairly on the low end, but again, you got to be alert. I think we're going to have a couple of tornado warnings here and there, maybe a spin-up tornado or two along the line there. Wind threat, the major risk we're talking about as we go into Wednesday morning, we're talking widespread wind damage possibilities out there. Winds could reach, again, 60, 70, 80 miles per hour, and it's not a guaranteed chance that it's going to be, winds that strong at your house, but there's a pretty decent risk going to have widespread wind damage, again, as we go into Wednesday morning. After lunch Wednesday will dry out. It gets cooler pretty quick. Temperatures actually fall through the afternoon, but Thursday, Friday, sunshine returns. Going to be cool, but more average for this time of year. The weekend temperatures right at average, highs back at the 50s on Saturday, Sunday, maybe a shower or two on Saturday.